Alright guys, today's the day. We are out now, launched. You can see it's heavy fog, so I don't think you're going to see much to start the day. But welcome back to another episode. We are fishing the PA Basscasters Open on Harvey's Lake. It's me and Tim. We are going to have a blast off here in a second. It's going to be idle only, so we're going to run over to the spot we saw, we caught that smallie on yesterday, and then we're going to work that area there. There was a tournament yesterday that was won with largies, so we didn't find any largies. It's going to be a tough day for us. We got to do our best to put our heads down and figure out what's going on. As you can see, boat's ready to rock. We're started up here, so hopefully we can catch some fish. I don't know how much you'll see in the beginning, but we're going to do our best, and I guess stay tuned. See, they've been eating topwater so well because of the cicada spawn too.
There's one.
Oh, it's a nice one. Looks like it's a nice one. Feels like it's a giant, right? Yeah, this is a big fish, right? I can't see, dude. It's just pulling drag, though.
Here it comes.
No, it's not that big, but man, he ran it, that's for sure. He's not bad, though.
Largy.
Yep. Oh, you have to cut that. We can't take that out, buddy. Ah, 288. Not bad, yep. Just working on everything I can here. Small. Jesus, it's a bluegill that hit it. Can't say it's been a minute, that's for sure. All right, guys, 3-hour update. We are still on one fish. I've been chasing bass that I've been feeding on actively on topwater, but they won't take a bait for some reason. Just chased down a bass over there who was just crushing a bluegill, and I couldn't get him to eat. We couldn't get him to eat anything, but he was still actively chasing a bluegill. So, oh, you got a fish? Not a fish? Okay. So we are still on one fish, the one Tim got this morning. I am trying to work a couple different things. I've fished everything. I've fished 3 different types of topwater trying to catch one fish, and he wouldn't take anything, so that's not great. But he was still eating topwater, which was weird. Eating bait on top. He wouldn't even take a Keitech. And so what else I got? Been throwing a Keitech for a little bit. Threw a drop shot for a while. Got that stuff. Skipped under docks, caught a rock bass. It's just been a weird day, unfortunately. A storm blew in last night, so we fished yesterday morning, and they were eating, they were up shallow. Storm blew up last night around 5, and it rained from 5 to 7:30, 8 o'clock-ish. And these fish just, I don't know if they just didn't recover. I don't know if they just blew out deep, because like we're seeing them up shallow as well, eating, but we can't get them to eat anything like a bait. We can't get anything to present right or whatever they're chasing. Maybe it's a color pattern, maybe, I don't know. I tried a couple different colors now. I've tried a couple different products in general. I threw a Texas rig for a while trying to get them out of the weeds. I just can't seem to get them to do anything. but the ones that are up shallow aren't eating, and the ones that are out deep aren't eating. So I don't know what to do here. I'm having a rough day, unfortunately. Rough day with baits too. Broke off a bunch of stuff. Broke a couple. It's been just weird. There's sticks up there. I was hoping that maybe something was just hanging around them. But I cannot get them to do anything for me today. They're definitely not on the rocks like they were yesterday. Anytime we had concrete, like underneath a foundation or rocks on the bank, we were catching fish, and that with the cold weather, the rocks just didn't hold the heat like they did overnight. We don't have any sun. It's starting to clear up over on the like northwest side, but we have no sun, so that also isn't helping our day. I think I could use a little sun. There's very little breeze here either. And the rock bass have just been mauling Timmy all day. He's had, what have you caught? 8, 9? A substantial amount of rock bass, and I've caught 2. I had one take a topwater. I caught one. One took a topwater. Like, they're just everywhere today, and I can't seem to get a smallie to bite. We've traveled over smallies. Can't seem to get them to react to anything. Like, the schools are there. We saw the bait ball. We saw the school underneath it, and couldn't get them to take it. It's just been a really, really trying day in terms of fishing, unfortunately. Little guy just missed it. Could have been a rock bass, yep. This dock's like, if you're looking for a rock bass, you can come to this dock and catch 300. You can catch 4 limits off this dock, I bet you. There, he's on it again. Yeah, we lost water last night too. It rained hard, and like the water level dropped, what, a foot from yesterday? I don't understand how that makes sense. Cause yeah, everything. I said that this morning. There were some rocks over on our point, and I was looking at the point, and I said that those rocks weren't out yesterday. And I thought the water level had dropped, but it doesn't make sense that the water level would drop considering that we had rain. Well guys, unfortunately you missed all the excitement. So, because I hadn't got a fish in so long that I wasn't filming, and this smallie there busted on, well, let me see, can you see that? Maybe you can, I don't know. I don't think you can. Anyway, smallie came up, busted on Topwater. And I saw him, got a popper out just in time for him to come out and slap it. You got one? Oh, he was small, but that's a good sign. We actually, that smallie came out of 40 feet of water. He was fishing. He was fishing on, eating bait on top of the water in 40. He's a 3.3, so we got 2 fish now, 2.88 and a 3.3. Oh. So what's that, like 6, a little over 6, but I mean, it's not bad, but we just can't, we need more, we need 3 more. I mean, we only have a couple more hours. I think it's already 11, so we have like 2 hours. Oh, it's only 10, we have 3 hours.
3, 2, 1.
Ah.
330.
I had it at 330 on the boat too, so that's pretty cool.
There you go.
Worked out just right.
6.
Go on. Alright guys, I don't know how much I captured on this video, to be honest with you. I'll flash a photo, and it'll be in the thumbnail, of course, of our fish. We ended up getting 2. Timmy's was somewhere in the 2.89 range, I think it was, and mine was 3.30. It was the smallie that weighed in for lunker, or our lunker. It ended up being, when we were leaving, it was second lunker. there was a 404, my 30 or 330, and then a 315. It sounded like just so strange. Storm rolled in, like I said, late last night, and it just didn't pan out for us, unfortunately. I guess the storm must have, the water got cold. I don't even know. There's just excuses, really. The fish just didn't do what they were doing yesterday, and that's really what it comes down to. Yesterday morning, I was able to get them up shallow on docks and on Topwater. I did get that smalley on Topwater today, but he was in 42 feet of water chasing bait. So he crashed on the surface, I threw it out there, and I caught him. That was the end of that. But this morning, I just couldn't get him to come up. I couldn't get anything to commit. I couldn't get a bite. I didn't have a bite until 11 o'clock. That was really my first bite with a bass. It was the only bite I got all day. I got a couple rock bass and perch, but that's not relevant. But just wasn't the day that I wanted, that's all. It happens, unfortunately. It's just, you know, happened to me today. So today is Father's Day. It's what, June 20th, I think it is. So happy Father's Day to all you fathers out there, myself included, I guess. And I am actually going to pick up my son right now. We are heading to my grandmother's, technically, and his great-grandmother is where he's at right now with my mom and his grandma. So I'm gonna go pick him up now, and we're gonna hang out there for a little bit, and I guess go see my pop who has passed, and we have a log for the cemetery. Wish him a happy Father's Day today too, and then I guess that's the end of this video. So sorry it was a short one. I don't know, like I said, how much I captured on film. It wasn't great. Filming was tough this morning. Sorry about that. What I was saying was filming was tough this morning, and then the bites were few and far between, so I really didn't have an opportunity to, when I did catch a fish, I wasn't recording. It was just my fault. I did a bad job of capturing today, but again, hit that subscribe button down below. There's better stuff to come, don't worry, and until next time, just roll that music.